Do you guys ever want something so bad and then you finally get it and then your neighbor gets the exact same thing and you're just, oh, the worst? Well, you don't have to anymore. You can technically have the only one of its type anywhere in the world. In case, what the heck am I talking about?
We're talking about the new Dodge Durango Hellcat Jailbreak. And Jailbreak means that you can choose from as many as 6 million, Dodge says, different combinations of colors, stripes, wheel options, interior options on this vehicle.
But let's say 6 million is not enough for you, right? There's not enough choice there. You can work with a custom concierge at Dodge and get basically any color you want and then lock it out. So they offered this program on the Demon 170, but basically it ensures that nobody else on the planet will have your color, which is wild. Now, Case, I'm gonna take the camera from you for a sec, and I want you to kind of walk me through this jailbreak, and then I'll get behind the camera again and we'll talk about some of the different options.
This one in particular is a pretty cool spec. Obviously, there are a lot of color combinations you could do with these vehicles that some would say are maybe controversial. Naturally, Dodge wanted to show one off that people will more easily appreciate. So we've got this green machine exterior color, silver stripes, yellow badges, yellow brake calipers, and on the interior, they've kept things a little bit simpler. They are silver seat belts and black seats. So it's nothing too in your face, nothing too controversial. I like that on this one they've gone for silver wheels as well, because black wheels have been around on so many different vehicles for so long. I think some different wheel colors are coming back in a big way. So have been for a while.
I'm gonna trade back with you one more time because you've got the numbers about some of the different options you can get. Because, I mean, exterior color is great, right? But there's also options for different badge colors, brake caliper colors, and even seat belts, right, Case?
Yeah, it's crazy some of the things that they've done. So there are 6 different wheel color options. There are 4 different brake colors. You can do 6 different exterior color options and 6 different badge colors. There's 5 different stripe designs, 5 different seat options, and 4 seatbelt color options. So there's quite a few different ways that you could spec this out.
What the heck, man?
Yeah, but of course, one of the highlight features on this is the fact that it is a Hellcat. So we've got the good old beloved 6.2 liter Hemi, supercharged, 710 horsepower, 645 pound-feet of torque, and I'm making you do this on camera.
God, dude. This is what happens when I don't try it beforehand. There we go. Yeah, so Case, this engine debuted a bunch of years ago, and it's been in a lot of different, not only Dodge products, but Stellantis products. So kind of walk us through the evolution of the Hellcat engine.
Well, it's been around for a long time, and of course they've done a couple different versions of it, the Red Eye and the 170, the Demon. But this is basically the standard engine that we've seen for quite a while. They've done a few versions of the Durango that were supposed to be final editions and a bunch of special editions. This is another special edition.
So folks, when the Durango launched, I was at the launch. They were only supposed to do so many of them, right? And
the
then,
Hellcat at least.
Yeah, the Hellcat, you're right. And then there was a few more made. There's your final edition, and then the extra final edition, and the double extra final edition, and the really no, I promises. But the reality is, please don't buy a new Durango expecting it to be a limited production, right? But buy it because it has 710 frickin' horsepower in a 3-row SUV, which is wild. And if you really do want a limited production, then go with that custom color program and get one that you know for sure is going to be the only one in that color.
If that matters to you. Otherwise, you can just get a vehicle that has a color combination that you like and an engine that you like and a driving experience you like.
Heck yeah, dude. So I'm going to take the camera. Why don't you show them around some of the interior stuff on this car?
Absolutely. Like we said, the way that this interior is spec'd is a little bit more on the basic side. So we've got black seats, a nice mix of materials. They're pretty comfortable. And you'll notice there's a Jailbreak badge there on the dash to let you know what this is. And this interior is well equipped. We've got nice features, a nice steering wheel, paddle shifters, heated and ventilated seats, heated steering wheel, physical buttons for the climate control, which we like, but as much as they've updated this interior over the years, you can tell that this is a slightly aging vehicle.
Yeah, I think this is probably now the oldest vehicle in the Stellantis portfolio in terms of when it launched. But why don't you go ahead and start it up? I mean, to your point, they have done some stuff like update the screen here, right? It's got the new Uconnect system. Some of these buttons and controls are a little bit fresher than they were, let's say, 8 years ago. So things are looking a little bit more modern, but when you look at stuff like the gauge cluster, you can really tell that this is one of the older generation of Stellantis products.
Yeah, and that it's been around for a while, but they left us the key, Tommy. I think that means they want us to take it home.
Oh, dude. I mean, I would love to.
Think about how at home this vehicle would feel in Colorado, in Durango maybe.
Yeah, it's a ski town, right? 710 horsepower.
This would be a good skiing vehicle.
This would be a really damn good ski. Still have snow tires on these wheels.
Yeah.
That would be freaking sick.
And as you can see, this one is a 3-row, so we've got all 3 rows up in place. And it's pretty comfortable in any of the rows that you're sitting in. There's vents in the back, vents in the ceiling, even all the way back to that 3rd row. So if you need to haul around the family and in luxury and comfort and at speed, you can definitely do that.
Yeah, here, we'll show you the back seat here. You'll want to kill it so Sophian doesn't get pissed at us, and then we'll do an exhaust clip and he will definitely get pissed at us.
Yeah.
So the back seat, pretty roomy, and you got this, once again, that two-tone kind of finish here where you've got like that Alcantara on the centers, and then you've got the vinyl leather on the exteriors, and then you do have rear AC vents as well as heated rear seats back here. And then I'll show you the trunk really quick, because my favorite part about this, as Case kind of alluded to, is you can have your 700 horsepower V8 missile, but still take it skiing.
Exactly, so a lot of space back here. It is a pretty big SUV. It's not a small footprint, that's for sure.
Yeah, look at that. Massive, dude.
Yeah, absolutely.
Fold those
Seats
down.
folded down. You've got a pretty sizable trunk, cup holders there in the back, a little bit of power.
They don't lock you out of anything, right? So,
Yeah.
like most companies, they'll try to make sure your car doesn't look very Mickey Mouse.
Yeah.
But if you want to go full Ronald McDonald on this thing and do yellow on red on purple, they'll let you do it.
Yeah, absolutely. That's kind of the point of the Jailbreak, is that you're free to choose whatever specs and color combinations that you want on this vehicle. Is it time to upset our fellow video guy, Sophian?
I think it's almost time. We do want to talk about pricing though, right?
Yeah, we should talk about price. So they haven't actually said what the exact price on this model is going to be, but we know that other special versions of the Durango have floated around the $100,000 range. So if you're budgeting for one, then that might be a reasonable place to start. We're gonna ruin multiple people's shots because there's so many people filming right now, but
I don't know what we do.
we gotta do it.
All right, go for it.
That never gets old.
Here,
We've been doing that.
We'll do one more at the front.
All right, I'll go ahead and kill it so we don't ruin everyone's video. But that does not get old. We've been revving these engines for a decade pretty much, and still like it. It still makes you smile, just like when they first came out.
It's awesome. Well, folks, let us know what you think in the comment section below.
Yeah, that's all for this video. Pretty cool look here in Michigan at this new Durango Hellcat Jailbreak.